Yellow, my little horror nuggets. We're not playing a game today, we are actually going to talk. We are going to talk about indie horror games. And I am thinking here only indie horror games, no AAA titles, just smaller indie horror games that I have played and enjoyed. I have been streaming now for a little bit over 2 years. And I have played over 400 horror games. I do not even want to know how much money that is. I am very passionate when it comes to horror, whether it's horror games, horror movies. I'm a true crime fan. I mean, horror is basically my whole personality at this point. But a little background story. So, there is this infamous list going around that I have created. It is a list of around 40 indie horror titles. And it started out with people asking me for horror games recommendations. And there were a few. So I actually just wrote down some games. This list has just been growing and growing and growing, and people are asking for it. But I took a close look at this list. It is around 40 games. They include both good horror games and great horror games. It's a wild mix. So I basically just came up with the idea, like, let's pick a few of them and make a little YouTube video about it, because you know, why not? And these are some games that has been more memorable for me and has left a little mark in me. I just have a little special place in my heart for them. It was really hard to narrow it down, 40 games to like 5 or 6 games, but I'm pretty sure we have a solid list here. If you are a true horror gamer, you might already have played these games. They are not brand spanking new, all of them, but I am just happy if someone can find at least one game to play and actually enjoy it. Some notes. These recommendations are based on my likings, my opinions. There are no right or wrongs. And no worries, I will not spoil any game, but I will talk about the story and show some clips of the game. I also just want to say that I have excluded some game titles that I would say are a part of favorite horror games, but they will come later for other videos, so please stay tuned for that. I will of course link all the games down below so you guys can easily access the games and check them out. But let's get into the list, shall we? Summer of 58 by Emika Games. Emika Games is one of my favorite developers when it comes to horror games. Whenever Emika Games releases a new horror game, I'm all over it. Some are better than others, sure, but most of the time it really is a great experience. In Summer of 58, we play as some sort of journalist or blogger or even content creator maybe. Their followers has requested them to go visit a abandoned camp called Junost, which is located in Russia. This camp has a rumor that it is cursed and haunted, and we are about to go there to find out. Whenever it comes to children in horror games, it's just another level of scary, okay? This game has most of the ingredients for a great horror fest. Kids and their creepy toys, camera view with night vision, and absolutely horrifying sound effects. If you want to play any game by Emika Games, Summer of 58 is absolutely my favorite one on the list. Jumping over to the Mortuary Assistant. Good old Mortuary Assistant. I will forever be a true fan and a supporter of the Mortuary Assistant. I will also always be a true hater to the Naked Man. He is so fucking scary. I played this game too many times now, so the scares doesn't really get me anymore. I'm sort of immune to them. But if you have not played this game, go download it now. You play as this girl, Rebecca. Hi. And you have taken on a apprenticeship at the Riverfields Mortuary. Your job is to embalm corpses and take care of them and handle them with care. Late one night, you get called into work, a little night shift, and work with some of the corpses that are currently in the mortuary. Starting the night shift, weird starts to happen. These are no ordinary corpses. No. Mortuary assistant is just the perfect mix between horror and great jump scares, heavy on story to uncover the truth about our protagonist, but also with real fun simulations. And bonus, it has several different endings. Just play it. I promise you, you're missing out if you don't. So what's the From the Darkness. From the Darkness was the second game I ever played on stream. My first one was Phasmophobia. I was just a little baby streamer. I was super nervous, super insecure, and this game just embraced me with comfort and jump scares. Of course. I am very well aware that From Darkness could be a little sentimental for me, and that's why I love it so much. But it truly is a great horror game. We play as a man whose grandfather just passed away, and we're gonna go over to the grandfather's apartment to collect a family album. But strange things starts to happen, and we need to get out alive. These jump scares, they do not joke. They are in your face, they are gory, they are loud, they are unsettling. It's great. I actually replayed this game a little while back due to my 2 years anniversary, and the game is just as scary now as it was the first time I played it. But I can't for the love of me. Oi, wait, there's a baby. Ah! I remember now! I remember there was a doll! A doll baby! I called it the f***ing doll baby! I remember it now! F***ing doll baby! Super normal. We play as Detective Wyatt. We are hired to investigate the disappearance of Masato Sakamoto, their daughter. We need to search for clues to uncover the truth, what actually happened and what went down. It starts off feeling weirdly normal, actually. We're walking around in this really beautiful apartment. Everything seems fine, a little too quiet, but then all of a sudden the game cranks things up and the tension is just... I remember when I streamed this game, I repeatedly said, I am sweating right now, I am sweating right now, oh my god, I am so sweaty. This game made me feel so uneasy, and several times I actually had to pause to catch my breath. There was something about this game that made me feel very uneasy. The atmosphere really got me. It actually has that PT feeling to it. For those of you who has played PT, you know what talking about here, okay? Super Normal has its own twist to it. The game does not disappoint. Like I said, it's eerie, it's unsettling, it's tense, and by the end of the game, you will be left with, oh shit. Massacre at the Mirage. Okay, Massacre at the Mirage. Yeah, I think I dare to say it. Massacre at the Mirage could probably be one of my favorite games from 2024. I said it. If you're just like me and love horror slasher movies, this game is for you. It's like Terrifier's Art the Clown and whoever slasher horror killer made a baby, you got Massacre at the Mirage. It is loud, it is gory, it is violent, it's also goofy and silly, and it absolutely just nails the horror slasher movie vibe. Amazing art style, super fun storytelling, voice acting on point, and the creation of the characters also top tier. What I absolutely loved most about this game is that it truly feels like you are playing an actual horror movie. Massacre at the Mirage is just a bloody good time. Pun intended. Easily one of the most fun experience I've had while gaming, and I'm actually so sad that I was not on YouTube by the time I was playing this, because I had so much fun playing it and my community, they loved it just as much as I did. Developers, give us a sequel to Massacre at the Mirage. I want to see more games with Manny the Clown. Please, I beg of you. Good job, by the way. Love the game. No way.
I'll tell Eric about that later.
Oh my god! Yeah, so these were some of the games that left the biggest mark, or scar, in me since I started to stream. And like I mentioned earlier, I have removed some specific titles from this list because I am saving them for upcoming videos. So stay tuned. If you did enjoy this kind of video, please consider leave a little thumbs up or down, leave a little comment, and for the love of God, please subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Please let me know if you got curious of any of these games and actually played it. I want to know your opinions. I just love to talk about horror stuff. Makes me happy. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Puss puss. Hej då.